All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, the 22nd of March, and it doesn't seem like we have much time to send out offers on wine anymore here at the Wine Watch. Just one offer, one email after another about tasting events and things going on in the store and other places around South Florida. But hey, man, we try to add a little wine onto the bottom of the email. You have to kind of page down and down and down and down. It keeps going and going and going. And what I drank yesterday, part of the email, there's a lot of great stuff that I've just recently tasted, reviewed, and it's available to you, our wine drinking people. You know, these once in a lifetime events like this vintage Spanish tasting we got going on a week from tonight. Just that, it's a once in a lifetime tasting, man. I don't have many of these wines or any of these wines to sell you. I mean, who has 1950 vintage Gran Reserva Rioja? Barbarana? I mean, it looks like a brand new bottle. Just incredible, the condition of all these bottles. 1973, I mean, look at that. Well, Bob Maliner is one of the largest collectors in the world, and he's got more wine than he can drink. That's another service that we offer here at the Wine Watch. You are wine drinking people that have more wine than you can possibly drink. We will help you drink it. And tonight we're going to help Bob drink 8 bottles of classic vintage Spanish wine. I don't know if 1950 was a good vintage in Spain. I mean, could have been, but this looks like a great bottle. 1973, the Glorioso. I've had these wines before in the past. Absolutely fantastic. The color on these wines almost looks like new. And the Tempranillo varietal, which is going to be the subject of most of the study here this evening, highly resistant to oxidization. You know, it's one of the few wines left in the world that they hold back, these Gran Reserva Riojas, 5 years before release. And some of these wines, I mean, Vega, Sicilia, Unico, the 2000 is the current release on that wine. Was it 13 years? Anyways, some fabulous wines on the table. And yes, I did mention Vega Sicilia Unico, an incredible old vintage, the 94 vintage we're going to put on the table. Of course, our Rioja tasting would not be complete without a wine from Juan Carlos. From our Toni, the 1995 El Pison, 60-year-old vineyard, 100% Tempranillo, one of the avant-garde new producers, and doesn't label his wine Gran Reserva. And then we've got one of the old school guys, La Rioja Alta, and this wine, the 890. I think they've been making this cuvee for 100 years. It even has that fancy little bottle dress on there, little negligee. Very nice. And then, of course, going over to the Priorat to try some of the new wines of Spain, the only other DOC outside of Rioja in Spain, the Priorat. Just added recently in the last few years, and Alvaro Palacios, the man here. Hey, we've got Alvaro coming to town in May. I believe it's May 4th. It's already up on the calendar. We're doing a dinner with him down at the Edge Steak and Bar. Last time we had him in, we did 6 vintages of L'Ermita at Cafe Max. Absolutely incredible evening. We'll check out the entire lineup that we've got here for you at our Vintage Spanish tasting a week from tonight for $175. Are you kidding me? How do we do it? And remember, page down all the way to the end of the email so you can see some of the stuff that we actually have to sell you. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.